Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, you're welcome. My name is Anissa Fon, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time I upload a new tutorials on my channel. If you're a member, you are welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you on how to make this bikini downer part. So if you want to know how, I'll be going about it. Keep on watching. First thing I did was to go ahead and fold my fabric right side facing each other. The next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and draw a straight line. After drawing that straight line, I will take around my waist, which is 27. 27 divided by 4 is going to give me 6.075. I'm going to go ahead and mark that up. Then from that point, I will go ahead I'll mark 1 inch down. You can go ahead and mark 1 inch, or you can go ahead and mark 1.5 inch. After doing so, I end up marking 1 inch. I'm just going to connect it up like that. Then now I'm going to mark my crotch dip. To get the crotch dip, divide your hip measurement by 4. Mine is 36. 36 divided by 4 is going to give me 9 inch. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in by 1 inch here. You can go in by 1 inch or 1.5 inch. I end up going in by 1.5 inch. I'm going to connect this up like this. After doing so, what I'm going to do is I want it to be more deeper, so I'm going to go in like this. You can use your French scarf, anything you have, or your freehand. Then when I'm cutting this, the top part, what I will do is just to go ahead, I'll be adding about ½ inch at the top part of the waist line. Look at what I'm doing here. I added about ½ inch here, okay, because we need to join the lining together. After cutting it, what I'll do is to go ahead and fold my fabric right side facing each other. I'm just going to place it up like that, and I'll trace everything out. Here I'm just going to connect it straight. And then here I'm just going to go out. Look at how I'm going out for the back. The back don't really need to be that deeper as the front. Connect it all the way to that point. Then at this down upper, when I'm cutting it, I'm going to be extending 1 inch more for the back. And you cut that up. I'm going to cut again another 2 pieces of this. Altogether, we're going to have 4 pieces. So here I have all my pieces. As you can see, there are 4 of them. What I will do now is to go ahead. I'm going to be measuring 1 inch for my straps. I've just folded my fabric into 2. I'll measure 1 inch. Automatically, I'm having 2 inch. Then I'll go ahead to separate that. I'll cut that and I'll separate it into 2. I'll also go ahead to cut another piece up. Cut them up. After doing so, I'll just go ahead now to remember that we are going to cut them up. I need 2 pieces for the right and 2 pieces for the left. Now the next thing we're going to do is just to go ahead and pinning the back and the front. This is the front, and I'm going to pick 1 piece of the back. I'll be joining it up here like this. I'm going to pin. When you pin it, you should have something like this. Join the other piece as well. After joining it up, I will take it to my machine and I'm going to stitch that up. Stitch ½ inch away. Then for my straps, I'm just going to fold in like this, right side facing each other, and I'm going to stitch all the way to the other end. After stitching your strap, go ahead and flip it out with anything you have. So I've went ahead and stitched this up. As you can see, I just press that up to lay everything flat. Then now, the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'll go ahead to place the right side of my pieces facing each other. Right side facing each other. I'll place it up like that. See? I'm placing right side facing each other. I'll just go ahead to pin that up. After stitching, what I'm going to do is to measure up whatever I have here and divide it by 2. You just mark the center and you do the same thing to the other side as well. Then after marking that up, we're going to add up straps in between it and pin that up inside. I'm going to be cutting this into 2. Like this, I will pin it right there inside, on top, inside between this line that I mark and pin. Do the same thing to the other side and make sure your straps are out of the way. When you're stitching, you should not stitch through your straps. I'll do the same thing to the other side as well. I'm just going to mark the center and pin up my straps in between. After pinning, I'm going to just go ahead and stitch it 1/2 inch away and make sure to leave a hole. That is where I did not mention, but I left a hole about 2 inch. That'll be turning it out, because if you don't leave a hole, you'll not be able to turn this out. Okay, leave the hole to the lining piece. This is where I left my hole about 2 inch. I'm going to be turning that out through that space. When you turn it out, go ahead to press it out real flat. Give it a good press. Then you are ready to wear. Then that hole, I'm going to hand stitch it. Okay, hand stitch it. All right. If you've watched this far, I hope that this tutorial was helpful to you. If it was, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and I hope to see you on our next DIY. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to share, comment, give me your comment, let me your comment below so I should know what you think about this. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We've come to the end. Remember to give it a good press and hand stitch that hole you left. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on our next DIY. Bye bye.